Hey guys, my name is Miguel. My outlet is SensaCine Mexico.
Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say, I get it.
You get what?
High school.
Kamala.
Another adventure shirt. Cute.
Miss Marvel talks about discovering who you are in life. When did you discover you wanted to be a filmmaker?
For me, it was when I was 8 years old. I watched, I saw a making of. It was making of Jurassic Park, and then I saw a guy with a hat, glasses, and a beard. It was Steven Spielberg, and I said, I want to do what he does. And all my favorite movies were Steven Spielberg movies. It was E.T. and Indiana Jones and Jurassic Park. So yeah, that's how it started, and it never left me.
Yeah, for me it was kind of similar, but it took more time before I knew that I wanted to be a movie maker. It was around when I was 15, but the same thing, I was like growing up with Hollywood and seeing all the Spielberg movies but then I saw this French movie called La Haine that talks about, the ghetto in Paris. That really, like the characters were like also, was a character who's North African like me, Moroccan. That really, felt like so personal, and I was like, wow, you make a movie of this world it's like the world where I'm living in. So then I started to see the behind the scenes, and then I understood, it's a director who makes that, and then I knew like, okay, that's the job that I want to do.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land. Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on, like...
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there like...
Do you agree that Iman Vellani is the biggest Marvel fan to be actually, because as the lead in a Marvel production, I think she has a special connection with Kamala.
Affirmative. She is the biggest fan. She's like an MCU expert, an encyclopedia, and Iman Vellani is, her most favorite movie, all-time favorite movie in the world is Iron Man. That's the numero uno, and she loves Kevin Feige. That's like an idol. So having Iman Vellani, growing up, looking up at all those movies, and she didn't expect that one day she would be part of the MCU. She didn't really think it could be happening, but all of a sudden now she's an actress playing a superhero in the MCU, and that's like really parallel with Kamala Khan's story. Who's such a fan of the Avengers and of Captain Marvel, not thinking that one day she would be a superhero with superpowers. So it's a very interesting connection between her and the character, and she was born to play that role.
Did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Kamala?
What does it feel like?
Cosmic.
Have you ever been a big fan of a superhero or pop culture character? Maybe a character of which you have collected toys, posters, something?
Well, yeah, we grew up. I grew up watching for the first time. The first superhero I ever watched was Michael Keaton's Batman in Tim Burton's Batman. That was the very first, and after that it was the animated show of Batman. So all the toys, everything. That was the first, introduction into the superhero world. And then we discovered Marvel, it was then X-Men and Spider-Man. So that was like the new favorite superheroes.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I have the similar story. Exactly the same. It's crazy, but it's like that.
I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Do you even know what you are?
If you ever attended an Avenger Con, what superhero would you dress up as?
Good question. I like to dress up as Deadpool or Blade.
Yeah, I would be Blade, definitely Blade.
And I would be Deadpool.
Yes.
Nice choice. This is your first time working with Marvel Studios. How do you handle working with a big franchise like Miss Marvel that thousands of people will see?
It's a lot of pressure because you have a huge fandom, and thanks to fandom that these shows, movies and superheroes become successful. Without them you have nothing, and we hope that our contribution will please the fans everywhere in the world, and especially the younger ones. But yeah, it was super cool. I mean, you got all the tools you can get, and at the same time, Kevin Feige gave us a lot of freedom to really have our own visual style and do something different. Because like the animation, that's something that was not present in the script, and we really wanted to get into Kamala Khan's head with that animation, with the opening stop motion part, with the murals that come to life, the text messages, the dream sequences, and he just said, yo, go for it. Don't go loco, but do your style, and that was great to inside the MCU, inside Miss Marvel, we could really have our own visual personality.
That's it, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Adios.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Adiós.
Hasta luego.